The lions may grow weak and hungry, but those who seek the Lord lack no good thing. Psalm 34 verses 10.
Hello family, a very warm welcome back to the Lovystouch food channel. Thank you so much for coming back. Happy Sunday. Let's make the best Sunday dinner. It's one of the very best in this house. We have no other than Tuozaafi, aka DIÄHUO. It is so good. Everyone in the house absolutely love it. So please stay tuned and let's get started. So I have some cow meat, cow skin, and the cow intestines. So it's just going to be cow meat. You can use lamb, goat, whatever meat that you prefer. And this is very important when you are making your Tuozaafi. So these ingredients right here are very important with your Tuozaafi. I have some ginger, you know how big this is. Some ginger, 3 cloves of garlic, some onions, and I have some seasoning. This is a turkey berry seasoning. I've shared a video of this. It's doing amazing in my kitchen lately. The aroma that it gives to my dishes lately is just incredible. Please go check that out. It is so good. I also have here some rosemary, a bit of aniseed, some cardamom seeds, some grains of psyllium. I also have some cloves and some dried peppers. It is very important. It gives it that authentic aroma. I also have some dried peppers and some all-purpose seasoning, some salt of course, and my crushed tomatoes here. Okay, so no tomato paste.
And not forgetting my palm oil. Everything goes so fast. Making your DIÄHUO sauce should not be hectic at all. It goes so fast with this recipe. So I am going to go ahead and blend my onions, ginger, garlic, and my all natural spice blend, and I'm going to make sure it's very nice and smooth. And my pot, I am going to add in my meat. With your DIÄHUO, you need assorted meat. So as you see already, I have my assorted meat here. I'm going in with my all-purpose seasoning, my powdered pepper, very important for a great taste, and this is my turkey berry seasoning. I've shared this recipe. It's doing wonders in my kitchen. Please be sure to learn how to make this. I'm going to link it here and below, okay? And I also go in with my blended ingredients. And of course, my salt to taste. You want to make sure you have enough salt right from the beginning here, okay? So now you want to mix everything together very well. Make sure it's marinate. As a matter of fact, if you can marinate this overnight, it will be awesome. All right, so just mix everything together, cover it, allow this to steam. So I'll steam this for about 15 minutes on a low to medium heat. You want to always check and make sure it is not burning at the bottom. All right, and the aroma here is amazing. It is always such a great joy anytime I'm making this because I know my family absolutely love this. They will do anything for this. So I'm going to cover it once again and go ahead and blend my tomatoes. Here you can use fresh tomatoes, absolutely the best. What I never ever would recommend you use is the tomato paste. With this kind of meal, it's very traditional, so you need lots of fresh ingredients to make you really feel the authenticity and the freshness of everything. So do not use tomato paste in these recipes. Just use the fresh tomatoes, crushed ones, and you're going to absolutely love it. So I have been steaming this meat for the past 20 minutes. It is great. You also saw me not use any extra water in this. All that beautiful juices is coming out by itself and it's great. So here I'm going to add my blended tomatoes. You need it very nice and smooth. Add a little bit of water to rinse the blender and add it here. Now you want to stir everything together and then cover it and allow it to cook. An extra 25 minutes. You do this exactly the way you make your soups, okay? No stress, no drama with the DIÄHUO stew. I tried using the stew method and I've also tried this and I feel like genuinely this is the best way to get the most tastiest DIÄHUO, okay? So I went ahead to cook this for about 20 minutes, and 5 minutes before finish time, I went ahead to warm up some palm oil. Make sure you use a very good and tasty palm oil for this. And I went in with lots of onion, about medium size full of my white onions. You may use the red one, any onion of choice. Just make sure you fry this until they're nice and caramelized, and all that you have to do once you're done is to just pour everything on top of your base of your DIÄHUO sauce, and boy, oh boy, you're going to really enjoy it. Stir everything together. The aroma in here is just incredible. Stir gently together and cover it halfway and allow it to simmer for the next 5 minutes. Voila! As easy as that, this is done. And I feel like if you think DIÄHUO making is very tasky or very demanding, you can make this way ahead of time, even 2 to 3 days ahead, and it will be still very much delicious. I honestly think you should try this method if you've not tried it before. Okay, so now let's go to the green soup, and this is even more easier to make. Lately, I've also discovered a new way to make it, to make the drawiness stay intact without using any bicarbonate soda and the like. Okay, I've actually shared a very detailed recipe on that, and I'm going to link it here and below. What I do here is I go ahead and make my stock. In the stock, I add a little bit of water, my dawa or locust bean, and some seasoning. I use my own homemade turkey berry seasoning and a little bit of salt, and of course some onions for flavor. I'm going to cook this on a low to medium heat for about 5 to 7 minutes and let everything marinate very well. And once I'm done, I'm going to set it aside because that's all you need to do. And I'm now going to cook my molokaya leaf or jute leaf or ayoyo leaf. Okay, and that I'm going to also put about 1 to 2 cups of water on fire, allow it to boil while I get my molokaya leaf ready. Of course, I've missed the fresh jute leaves. I feel like there is a whole lot of difference between this, but honestly, this also works very well. So once the water boils, I am going to go in with my leaves, and I'll just allow this to cook just for 10 minutes. Okay, you just also want to stir it very nice so that the drawiness or the sliminess is still very intact. Okay, so I like to also throw in some green peppers for that heat and kick. You may also decide to add it to your stock, the stock that we made before. Yes, you can decide to add it there, but I love to throw it in here because I feel like the freshness of everything revive this, frozen molokaya leaves. So I love to throw in few peppers in here, and it's just so amazing. For the stirring, you really need to do it and cook this on a low to medium heat for just 10 minutes, and your green soup should be ready. Please be sure to give me a thumbs up here if you are enjoying the recipe throughout. All right, so after cooking this for about 10 minutes, it is now ready, and we're going to go ahead and set it aside, allow it to cool down, and then we are going to introduce our stock. Very delicious stock. This is going to make this soup very tasty. Okay, so you just want to nicely and gently stir everything together. You see how beautiful and green it looks? Yes, that is how you want it to be, and the sliminess and everything is so intact. So once you mix everything and stir gently together, taste and make sure everything is tasting absolutely delicious. Cover it halfway and just set it aside while you go ahead and make your starch or Tuozaafi. With this, you need dried fermented cassava flour and your cornmeal flour. Okay, I'm going to list the exact measurement down below in the description box. So with the cornmeal flour, I added about half liter of water. Mix it very well, and I'm going to introduce it to my boiling hot water. We are going to turn this into a very nice porridge, very thick porridge-like form, and that is what we're going to use for our base for our Tuozaafi. I've actually shared a very detailed step-by-step recipe of how to make the most lamb-free, most delicious, most succulent, most soft Tuozaafi. So I'm going to link it here as well and below. Please kindly check this links. It's going to explain it so much better. So once I cook the porridge for about 10 minutes, I will then take some aside and then add my fermented cassava flour bit by bit. This is very tricky. You want to make sure you are very in control, because if not, your Tuozaafi is going to end up with so many lumps and it's going to be very useless. Okay, so yeah, cook this. This shouldn't take you more than 30 minutes for you to get it done. Look how beautiful it looks. So just like that, so succulent, so soft, our Tuozaafi itself, the main is ready. I am so excited. All that you have to do now is to serve, and this is how I love to serve mine. Well, bring your bowl and let me serve you some good, authentic, and very delicious Tuozaafi this beautiful bright Sunday. I really hope that you enjoy this recipe, fam, and you're going to give it a try. Now look at that beautiful green and that delicious, oh my goodness, those deliciousness. You deserve this. You really need to try this recipe, okay? If you enjoy this, please make sure you also share it on your social media platforms. Share with your friends and family. They are going to be so glad you did. All right, thanks so much for watching. I really hope that you give this a try, because it is really good. After serving this, you can garnish it with some chopped onions and some fish and even some egg and pepper mix. It is so good, fam. It is just so exciting. I hope that you try this, and I hope that you really enjoy it. And if this is your first time here, hello, my name is Lovia from Lovystouch. My main goal here is to cheer you up into making your own delicious meal right at the comfort of your home. I also love to share kitchen related motivational videos, so please come on board and subscribe to join this family for amazing new recipes every week. Thank you so very much, family, for watching once again, and as always, know that you're so beautiful just the way you are. I will see you in my next one. Have a blessed day. Bye.